Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ya ayyuhal muslimun. To the long-time listener and first-time visitor, we welcome you to this episode. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah, nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een wa man tamassaka bi sunnatihi ila yawmiddin. Thumma amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah ala ni'matil islami wa sunnah. All praise and thanks belong to Allah for guiding us to Islam and for guiding us to the sunnah. When a Ramadan ends, the believer, typically they have some regret over that in which they were unable to accomplish throughout that Ramadan. And they have some hope that bi'ithnillahi ta'ala, if they live to see another Ramadan, those things that they would like to do, those things that they would like to accomplish. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has blessed us to live to see another Ramadan and to live to see the end of another Ramadan. Now there's still time left, so whether or not we make it to the Eid or not, Allahu a'lam. Some of us are going to make it to the Eid, and some of us are not going to make it to the Eid. That is just the reality of the situation. But I want you to reflect and I want you to take bi'ithnillahi ta'ala a life lesson from this Ramadan, and bi'ithnillahi ta'ala something that you can apply if Allah ta'ala allows you to see another Ramadan. And that is, I want you to look at Ramadan from the standpoint of your lifespan. If Ramadan was representative of your lifespan, did you accomplish your goals? Did you meet your targets? Did you exceed your goals and go beyond your targets? Or did you come up short? Now, regardless on whether or not we came up short or we exceeded our target, the reality of the matter is that just like Ramadan is a set number of days, Allah Ta'ala, He says, ayyaman ma'dudat, a set number of days. Likewise, our life, there are a set number of days. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He informs us in the Quran, kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut, every soul shall taste death. So all of us, we're going to die, and eventually our days are going to run out because our days are numbered. Our days are numbered. So I want you to look at Ramadan and this set number of time in Ramadan. If this was that which was representative of your life, did you meet your target? Did you meet your goal? Would you be happy if that was representative of your life? Or would you want to do more? Would you want to work harder, to strive harder? Now, these last few days left, or a day or so left, bi'ithnillahi ta'ala, strive harder. You can still strive harder. If it's some hours, you can still strive harder. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, innamal a'mal bil khawatim, that actions are in according to how they end. So if we end with a strong note, bi'ithnillahi ta'ala, then that's how the action, it will be weighed in accordance to the way we end. Now, it's easy to start things, but ending them, then that is the big, that's the hard part. That's the part that a lot of people have trouble with. A lot of people, they start off strong and then they taper off, and unfortunately sometimes they die out. The point is that benefit bi'ithnillahi ta'ala from whatever time that you have left. Whatever time you have left in Ramadan, benefit from it by going out on a high note bi'ithnillahi ta'ala. Likewise, whatever time you have left in your life, benefit from it. And remember what you wanted to accomplish but didn't accomplish this Ramadan. Remember what you wanted to accomplish, and perhaps you have accomplished it this Ramadan. Because no matter which scenario or which camp you fall into, there's still some takeaways for you bi'ithnillahi ta'ala. One, it will be an encouragement. If you were able to accomplish your goals, then this will be an encouragement bi'ithnillahi ta'ala as relates to your capability, so that you can work harder, strive harder, because you know you can accomplish your goals. And if you did not accomplish your goals, then I want you to utilize that regret as fuel to work harder, so that bi'ithnillahi ta'ala, you will hit your goal, you will hit your target the next time because you're going to work that much harder. Also, I want you to benefit by reflecting over what you were able to accomplish, because this also is a proof of concept. It shows that you are able to accomplish some things bithnillahi ta'ala. So I want you to increase upon that bithnillahi ta'ala. So I want you to reflect on this Ramadan. Reflect back on what you have done. Reflect back on what you have neglected. I want you to reflect back on your enthusiasm, on your efforts, on how much you strove and how much you put forward, bithnillahi ta'ala, to build upon that, inshallah ta'ala, to understand, regardless on whether you met your goal or you did not meet your goal, you still came up short. Because there's not a single one for amongst us that we will worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as he deserves to be worshipped. There's not a single one for amongst us that's going to do a deed, and that deed is going to be 100% the way it was supposed to have been done. It's not a single one of us. We're all wanting in that regard. We're all going to come up short as relates to that. So never allow whatever accomplishment you were able to accomplish to inflate your head, to puff up your ego, and to making you think that you are who you're not, because you're still going to come up short. You still have come up short. Now, you still find yourself wanting. Anyone who doesn't think so, compare yourself to the Salaf, who they also were human beings and they came up short. But compare yourself to them and look how short you came up. So don't get big-headed. But at the same time, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for what you were able to accomplish. Thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he has guided you to want to strive and to even accomplish these beautiful things. And to ask Allah ta'ala for forgiveness for coming up short. Ask Allah ta'ala for forgiveness for those points of ghafla that you've fallen into. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgiveness for coming up short and not doing what you wanted to do, should have done, was supposed to do, so on and so forth. Now, ask Allah ta'ala to forgive you for your coming up short. And utilize, again, that regret to work harder. Starting from when? Starting from now. Work harder. Starting from now. Because the goal is not to see just the end of Ramadan. The goal is to work hard until you see the end of your life. So I don't want anyone to believe that, okay, Ramadan is over, now I stop. No. Ramadan is over, now you keep going. Because your life is still going. There's still more to be done. Good deeds are not restricted to just being done inside of Ramadan. But in every month, in every day of the year, we have to strive to do that which is correct. Now that Ramadan is over, that doesn't mean that worship is over. Now that Ramadan is over, that doesn't mean that you stop now. That doesn't mean that now you could indulge in sin. Ramadan is over, now you indulge in sin. No. Ramadan is over, still stay away from sin. Ramadan is over, still ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness. Ramadan is over, still worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ramadan is over, sister, still wear your khimar. Ramadan is over, brother, still grow your beard. Don't cut it. Don't cut your beard off. Ramadan is over, you still have to pray. The same when you had to pray in Ramadan, you have to pray outside of Ramadan. Ramadan is over, still pray something from the night prayer. Ramadan is over, still pray witr bithnillahi ta'ala. Ramadan is over, still give charity, still give sadaqah, still pay your zakat. Ramadan is over, still do those things that you were supposed to be doing. Ramadan is over, still be dutiful to your parents. Still be kind to the orphans. Still keep family ties. Still do those things that you know you're supposed to be doing, and still stay away from those things that you know you are supposed to stay away from. Ramadan is over, but the ibadah continues. Ramadan is over, but the worship continues. So utilize this Ramadan. Reflect on it. If this was your lifespan, will you be happy? And if not, then make the adjustments. If this was your lifespan, could you have done more? And if so, make the adjustments. Because Ramadan may be nearing its end, but as long as you are alive, you still have to strive. This is just some words I wanted to leave you with, or I wanted to leave with you, I should say, and perhaps maybe leave you with. Allahu A'lam. I don't know if this will be the last time that you hear my voice, perhaps. But in any event, whether it's this or whether it's that, these are some words I wanted to leave with you as we approach the end of Ramadan, as a reminder that Ramadan is coming to an end, but as long as you are alive, you still have to strive. إلى اللقاء بإذن الله تعالى. Until the next time we meet, if Allah wills. استودعكم الله والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.